نحمده ونصلي على رسول الكريم أما بعد. Inshallah, today we're beginning with the verses قل الحمد لله وسلام على عباده الذين اصطفى الله خير أما يشركون. Where Allah Ta'ala says, say Alhamdulillah, praise Allah, and may there be peace upon His slaves, upon His chosen slaves. Then Allah Ta'ala asks the question, Allahu khayrun amma yushrikun. Is Allah better or those whom they associate with Allah? Then Allah goes on to say, Amman khalaqa as-samawati wal arda wa anzala min as-sama'i ma'a. That who is the one? Is it the one who has created the heavens and the earth, and the one who brings down the rain, the water? فَأَنْبَتْنَا بِهِ حَدَائِقَ ذَاتَ بَهْجَةٍ. By means of this water, Allah Ta'ala makes everything grow into a splendid garden. And Allah Ta'ala says, is Allah better the one who does all of this? Or is it the ones whom they associate with Allah? Then the question comes, أَإِلَهُمْ مَعَ اللَّهِ. Is there a deity? Is there a God with Allah? بَلْ هُمْ قَوْمٌ يَعْدِلُونَ. Rather, there are people who only equate others with Allah. Then Allah Ta'ala continues, saying, posing many questions, things that we see on a daily basis. أَمَّنْ يُجِيبُ الْمُضْطَرَّ. Another verse. Is the one whom you call out to, the one who is in a desperate need, the one whom he calls out to, and Allah Ta'ala removes his difficulty. وَيَجْعَلُكُمْ خُلَفَاءَ الْأَرْضِ. Then He makes you the successors of the earth. Is there a God with Allah? أَإِلَهُمْ مَعَ Allah. So this phrase you will hear quite often. أَإِلَهُمْ مَعَ Allah. Where Allah is asking, after explaining how the universe is and what He does in the universe in terms of the wind, in terms of the rain, in terms of guiding you through the darkness, all of these things, when we look over, Allah asks you one question. After having observed all of this, do you really think there is a God with Allah? أَإِلَهُمْ مَعَ اللَّهِ. Then Allah Ta'ala says in the end, if you do, قُلْ هَاتُوا بُرْهَانَكُمْ. Bring some evidence if you really do think so. إِن كُنْتُمْ صَادِقِينَ. If you are truthful. Thereafter, Allah Ta'ala makes mention of a few things towards the end of times. One particular sign of the end of time is going to be the sun rising from the west instead of the east. Alongside that, in the hadith comes that there is another sign which is called the emergence of dabbatul ard, the emergence of the creature of the earth. And Allah Ta'ala makes mention of this in the Quran. وَإِذَا وَقَعَ الْقَوْلُ عَلَيْهِمْ أَخْرَجْنَا لَهُمْ دَابَّةً مِنَ الْأَرْضِ. This creature, which Allah Ta'ala calls دَابَّةٌ مِنَ الْأَرْضِ, will emerge. Where will it emerge? Narrations say it will first emerge around the vicinity of Mecca, suburbs of Mecca. Then a second time it will appear, and many people will get to know of its emergence. And the third time it will arise, come from the Haram, the vicinity of the Haram and around the Kaaba itself. It will go around branding the believers and the disbelievers. One of the things it will come, when it will emerge, people will be in a panic and they'll start running. Some people will quickly go and perform salah. Then the Dabbatul Ard will come and say, you come in to perform salah now? Meaning all this time, this is the close to Qiyamah time, where Tawbah, the doors of Tawbah will also be closed. Now any actions that would come forth will be of no avail. Allah Ta'ala makes mention of وَيَوْمَ يُنْفَخُ فِي الصُّورِ فَفَزِعَ مَنْ فِي السَّمَاوَاتِ وَمَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ إِلَّا مَنْ شَاءَ اللَّهِ وَكُلٌّ أَتَوْهُ دَاخِرِينَ. On that day when the trumpet will be blown, there will be a terrible panic. Everyone, the heavens and the earth, will be in a great state of fear and terror. And everyone will be there submissive before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then Allah Ta'ala says, مَنْ جَاءَ بِالْحَسَنَةِ فَلَهُ خَيْرٌ مِّنْهَا وَهُمْ مِنْ فَزَعٍ يَوْمَئِذٍ آمِنُونَ. Whosoever brings a good deed, on that day they will get something better in return of that good deed. And they will be secure and safe from that panic of that day. وَمَنْ جَاءَ بِالسَّيِّئَةِ فَكُبَّتْ وُجُوهُهُمْ فِي النَّارِ. The one who brings an evil deed, he will fall on his face into the fire. May Allah Ta'ala protect us. Then in Surah Qasas, we will begin and Allah Ta'ala talks about Musa alayhi salam. And the surah begins from the very initial stages of Musa alayhi salam, being born and the fear the mother had. Fir'aun was killing every baby to be born in that year. Musa alayhi salam was to be born in that very year. And Allah Ta'ala inspired his mother to leave Musa alayhi salam in a basket, and Allah Ta'ala took that basket to the very palace of Fir'aun. And this is the greatness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, that when He wants to protect you, He will protect you in the lap of your enemy. He will make you grow up in the lap of the enemy. And then Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will show the world that yes, within, you may want to destroy everyone. You may want to destroy every person that says the kalima la ilaha illallah. But when Allah comes to protecting, He will make those very same souls who say la ilaha illallah grow up in your own lands, only to defeat you. Allah Ta'ala then in the story makes mention of when Musa alayhi salam leaves Egypt and goes towards Madian. And there he's running away from Fir'aun. And Allah Ta'ala says, when he came, he saw that there's a group of people, they are giving their animals to drink. Musa alayhi salam sees that there's two ladies there, and they're staying away, withholding their animals, waiting for the others to finish before they go. So Musa alayhi salam says, listen, I'll do it for you, and does it for them. And then فَسَقَى لَهُمَا ثُمَّ تَوَلَّى إِلَى الظِّلِّ. After having helped them out, he retires towards a tree and he makes this dua. رَبِّ إِنِّي لِمَا أَنزَلْتُ إِلَيَّ مِنْ خَيْرٍ فَقِيرٍ. رَبِّ إِنِّي لِمَا أَنزَلْتَ إِلَيَّ مِنْ خَيْرٍ فَقِيرٍ. That, oh Allah, I am in a great need, for what you bestow upon me. Now this was the time when Musa alayhi salam was running away from Fir'aun. He had no home, he had no family around him, nothing. But as a result of this dua, what Allah Ta'ala mentions next is that he gets married, he gets a home, he gets a job. So Ustad used to say that if anyone is looking for a job, looking to get married, looking to have an occupation, then this is the dua they should recite, just as Musa alayhi salam recited, رَبِّ إِنِّي لِمَا أَنزَلْتَ إِلَيَّ مِنْ خَيْرٍ فَقِيرٍ. Allah Ta'ala makes mention that he makes this dua, sits there, and one of the two girls that he had helped, they come walking. This is the same girl which the Mufassirin write that Musa alayhi salam got married to. Now, what was so special about this girl that she got married to a prophet of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? There is no description mentioned of how she looks, of anything else. But there's only one description of her. جاءت إحداهما تمشي على استحياء. She came walking with extreme modesty. Her modesty was being seen in her walk, which means everything about her was modest. Her talking would have been modest. Everything else would have been modest too. That is such a beloved quality that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala got her married to a prophet, one of His chosen slaves. So this is a quality which we all need to adopt. And especially the women of nowadays, this is a quality, a very precious one, which is being lost. Is being portrayed to be modest, is being portrayed to be backwards, or to be not confident. It's got no conflict with being confident or not confident. Modesty is a trait of its own. Confidence is something else which can be coupled with modesty. May Allah Ta'ala give us understanding. Amen.